Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Saksham Chabra and today this is a very special video for me as it has been planning for a very long time. I'm having a special guest on my channel for the very first time. I thought of making this video by myself on the topic of how to get a paid internship in Dublin, Ireland. Since I'm no expert on this topic, I had to get somebody. So without further ado, let's start this video. Welcome Shaurya on the channel.
Nice
How are
to
you
meet
doing?
you. I'm good.
It's been in process for a long time now.
Yeah, we both.
You might have heard me saying n number of times that I would like to get this person on the
Yeah.
blog, but finally we are here for a
Finally made
podcast
it.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's new for me as well.
Well-
So, shall we roll?
Let's do it.
Okay. So, can you please introduce yourself first?
All right. My name is Shaurya Verma. I am a fourth year computer science major in Trinity College, Dublin. So the way my course works is right now I am in an internship at a company called Ericsson. It's based in Athlone. So this term of my fourth year is an internship that we were helped with through our college. They set us up with a bunch of companies, and that's how we started with our interviews. And last semester I was properly working. Last semester I was studying, and next year is going to be my master's, and that's part of the course where for the internship you have to sign up for the master's course.
Oh, that's really great. So, is it just with Trinity that's happening like this, that in the final semester you have to do an internship, or you can do it at any given point of time?
In Trinity, definitely the course structure is such that the fourth year, second semester is when you do the internships. Of course, people do summer internships in their own time,
Yeah.
but with this, there's a lot more flexibility that you can talk with the company and decide how long you want it. It has to be a minimum of 5 months.
Yeah.
But you can, like how I'm doing it, mine is from January to August.
Oh,
So I
that's
decided to
8 months. That's
yeah.
really long.
So I decided to take summer as well, where some people would maybe get it done by July or June.
It's better for the longer duration, I guess.
Of course,
More
yeah.
experience.
Definitely.
Definitely. So, what exactly you are interning at Ericsson right now?
Right. So I am a software engineering intern at Ericsson, and I'm on this team called Deliverance. Their names are very specific to them, so it won't make sense from what I say. But what we basically do is we have a product called. Actually, before I get into that, I can give a little bit of introduction of what Ericsson is. Ericsson works with telecoms, so all your big companies like Vodafone, AT&T, all of those, Airtel, all these people, they have a lot of like nodes and cell phone towers and all that, their infrastructure. And Ericsson basically creates software solutions for them to manage them and like have a lot of, it helps them keep them in control. Instead of physically going to them, they have a lot of software solutions for that. So I am working on a team which works with the cloud aspect of that. So in layman's terms.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
And is Ericsson the same company that collaborated with Sony a while ago? Sony Ericsson.
That is
They
correct.
used to roll out their phones. I remember
Yeah,
that.
they had a
Collaboration
whole
kind of.
line of products. And also another fun fact about Ericsson is that it is where Bluetooth was first made.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Damn, it's been in the business for a longer time. now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really great. So thank you for elaborating on that.
Yeah.
Now let's touch the topic a little bit, not too much depth because I want to keep them waiting. How did you find the internship?
Right. So it's a bit specific to my course again, but the process is very similar. There are a bunch of companies that our coordinators kind of gave us a list of companies that these are the places that Trinity is in collaboration with, and in very like blunt terms, it's that we can get yours. You have to just submit your CV. They will see what if you're a match for the role, and after that, you usually have 2 rounds of interviews. So we were given like the spreadsheet of links to each of these companies, and then you go, you apply, you look at the job description if it's actually something you want to do or something that you would want to learn about. And then, yeah, you submit your CVs. We also had a bunch of weekly sessions with our professor who was part of this course, and they would like help us with how to make a CV, how to prepare for interviews, what are they looking for, what to expect. So they always, it was not like they just gave us this information and like,
Random
okay, yeah, you
information.
know,
Work on
deal
it.
with it and like figure it out.
We are
So,
not with you.
Yeah, yeah. So they definitely were with us through every step of the way. But very, very standard. Like you put your CV in, if you get a call back, then you get usually 2 rounds of interviews and then a final round where you discuss.
Okay, that's really new to me because I think Trinity is the only college that's doing it like that, because other colleges you have to find it yourself.
Yeah.
You source it yourself. But
Definitely.
if Trinity is doing it like that for the students, I think that's really
I think,
good
yeah.
point. Getting an internship through college, that's a blessing.
100%, 100%.
But if you were not to go with this approach of finding an internship,
Yeah.
what other approaches do you think are suitable for Irish market at the moment? Do you
Well, and-
believe like networking can help to some extent?
Oh, of course.
Because I'm huge talking about networking on my channel. I talk
Yeah.
it all the time.
Of course. And I think with networking, it's never that, oh, it'll help you more in a specific field. Like since you're in the business field and I'm in the
Tech
software field,
Yeah.
it still matters that if you are able to connect with people and you're able to hit it off where they not only get along with you as a person, but you also have like the technical skills that they need.
Yeah.
I think it's not like a bad skill to have, to be able to talk to people and to, you know, work out an agreement that can work out for both of you. And I think, yeah, once you network with someone, cold emailing, cold messaging on LinkedIn, like
Amazing.
yeah, it's part of the game and everyone has to do it.
Yeah.
It's you
See
really
guys,
have to.
I've been telling you that LinkedIn is a tool that you
Yeah.
should be starting taking seriously now.
Yeah,
So that's a gateway. Thank you for elaborating.
yeah.
Now, you briefly touched about the process, how it went through. But can you be a little bit more specific, like what were the rounds and how
Yeah.
the rounds were like in terms of difficulty? Was it something new that you found over there?
So pretty standard. Again, you apply with your CV and usually a lot of times you probably won't even hear back. Like that's very honest. Like,
Been there, felt that.
yeah, I think anyone who's even applied for a few, they know that
Yeah.
getting back a response is a blessing, especially on the
Exactly.
first like CV thing. So it's kind of like you apply and you forget about it, and then you maybe get an email saying that you're there. But once you've done that and you're lucky enough that they call you back, again, I can talk about my only tech field. I don't know
Definitely.
how a lot of the other ones work, and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give the wrong but in software, you usually your first round, actually both your rounds could turn out to be on the same day. I know some companies do 2 rounds on one day and then 2 others on a different, like a week later. But it's always a behavioral interview at first, where they kind of just want to get to know you as a person, how you think, how you would fit in the company, because usually you're being interviewed in tech with people who you are probably going to be working with. It's not like just an HR person.
Yeah.
Some companies have a round with just HR, but this usually tech always is with the people you're going to be seeing on a daily
And I think
basis.
that's a good deal.
100%, because then they also get to see, can we like sit around this guy for a whole
If we can
year?
bear this person
Yeah,
out
like,
and this person gets us or not.
Exactly.
A lot of complications are there in that field.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, and I honestly think that behavioral is much more important than the technical rounds, because behavioral is just they get to know you as a person.
Yeah.
One tip I would have is that definitely keep the values of the company in mind. It's very like it's always on their website.
Yeah.
So try to
Incorporate those
them
things.
into your answers,
Fair enough.
because they do look for it. They do want to see.
That's a nice answer.
And for the technical round, it's
So you had your technical round after your behavioral round.
Yeah.
That's new.
it is, yeah.
Normally it's the other way around. If I'm not wrong.
But because it just goes on to show that they do focus
They do
more.
care about their people. That's
for
a good
sure.
thing.
So technical round, very standard in most companies.
Yeah.
They'll give you a lead code question,
Yeah.
which I don't know. Should I get into that, or do you think
Just a little bit of it so that
lead
people
code
have
is just like is just where you practice questions that are specific, like software questions. It's like, if imagine maths questions where they're like word problems, but just for computer science.
It's
where
like
you
a
code.
simulation kind of thing.
Not exactly. It's just where you're given a problem and you have to code up a solution.
Code up a solution for that.
And then there's ways to study for it, and that's what a lot of people prepare for. That's where FANG and all, you have to give like 10 hours a day sometimes to. But anyway, and then you solve that question in front of them. Like there'll be someone from the technical
They'll
team
be
who are
interviewing you all the time. They'll be having
exactly
their eyes on you.
yeah, and they'll ask you like, oh, why did you do that? Why do you think? Do you think you could do this?
Ah.
And it can be intimidating at first, but they do try to assure you that this is not like if you do, even if you're not able to solve the question, they're not going to like strike you off as, oh, this person is done. It's more about how you're thinking, what your approach is, and that you're
That is what
actually
really
trying.
matters.
Yeah. So
I
those are
think
the
that's
two.
one thing really good about Irish people, that they do give the opportunities even if you are failing them.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you've given them an opportunity and you failed it, they
Yeah.
will still appreciate you
Of
for
course.
coming over there, for
Yeah.
taking it.
Yeah.
They have been very polite in general.
For sure.
So you've talked about the interview rounds and you've prepared for it. And any unexpected challenge that you occurred? And were these interview online or in person? How did it happen?
Most of them are online.
Online. Perfect. That's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's much
It
easier.
saves you time from the traveling to and
Of
fro.
course, of course.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, coming back to the point of unexpected challenge that you might have faced.
Unexpected challenge. It wasn't a challenge. It was just more of a situation which I wasn't expecting. I was interviewing at a company, which I really wanted, and they said there were 4 rounds, right? Yeah. So it was behavioral, technical. Actually, even before the behavioral technical, there was a screening round where they would just give a technical question,
Yeah.
and if you're able to solve it, then they're like, okay, we can now take you, and then. Then we had 2 more rounds with some of the more higher ups, like people who I wouldn't even work with, but like they were.
But they want to see you.
Yeah, they wanted to see. So with them, I gave those 4 rounds, and then turns out they did not. They interviewed me for the wrong position. Like instead of a summer intern, they interviewed me instead of a co-op program. They interviewed me for a summer intern. So all that kind of went down the drain, but they still said we will still interview for the new. So then I had to get 4 more rounds, the same ones, but with different people. So that was very.
That was tiring.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're okay with this,
Yeah.
how many internships you applied before landing this one?
I wish I could count, but I would easily say over the years even, because I applied almost every year.
Yeah.
Easily like 150 plus, even more. Like
Damn.
it's really a numbers game. Like
Kudos to the consistency.
yeah, yeah,
And the failures you might have embraced between.
yeah. It was.
And is it like that you're only allowed to do the internship in the final years, or you can take them up in the maybe second year or third year if you have the option?
But yeah, not this one. Like
Okay.
as in the one that will count towards your degree, because this internship will count towards my degree.
Because it's going to give you credits for the course.
Yeah. So I'll have some things that I will be marked on, like
It's a mandate by the college rather than it's a obligation on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can obviously apply for summer internships, but they will not be like, oh, we're gonna count this as your year. It will be in the fourth. It helps that some people who have worked at companies in the summer, they have it a bit easier that they can ask for another
They can
internship.
navigate their ways through that.
Yeah, and they can always use, like you said, the networking. That's where it comes in, because now you can help them. They'll help you. Like, okay, we'll give you the internship, and then
work with us. You're a wonderful person.
Yeah, and it's a win-win for everyone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And also, I think people do appreciate this one thing over here, that if you've worked with them, they know that it's better to train you even more rather than training a new person and then starting it from all scratch.
100%.
That's a good thing. And let's talk about how does a strong CV look like in Ireland? Like for internships, I'm not talking about the full-time jobs because that's a different game altogether.
Yeah. Okay, again, for tech. With tech, there is a very specific format that most people are used to seeing. It's not that it's like the best, but this is like kind of a trade secret that if you have this specific format, they know, okay, this guy has at least put in the effort to go through a bunch of CVs or like see what is actually what we look for. So that's like a small edge you can get. I can tell you, it's like, is this Jake's resume? Okay. Like we can put a link if you want or something. So it's like an overleaf template where you just change your, there's this guy's CV already, and you just put your stuff in place of his. And I didn't see a lot of people do it, but I know that people who did do it, it helped them a lot more. So yeah, it basically goes that you have your, all your marks at first, then your projects, your work experience, then your projects and extracurricular activities. And one tool that helped me also was this website called Resume Boarded, which it gives you a score for your
For the
resume.
resume, yeah. That's a
And
really great one.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that also helped to like just kind of tweak your CV here and there. And
Fair
like,
enough.
yeah.
So we are having secrets out there on my channel.
Yeah.
Guys, you should be really appreciative of this person. This person is giving us the links of the perfect CVs. I'll
alright.
definitely add it in the description.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for that.
Mhm.
So I think the conversation is getting a little serious.
Okay.
Let's make it a little light.
All right.
Let's
okay.
play a random game.
Okay.
This does not have to do with the internship thing and anything.
Yeah. All
So
right.
right in front of you have an iPad.
Right.
I will turn on the screen recording and I will
Okay.
give you a blindfold
Uh-huh.
and you'll have to draw something that I will tell you. Under 1
Oh,
minute.
wow.
That's just random.
Oh my! I genuinely did not know this is coming. So
So are
this
we
is gonna
ready?
be interesting.
I'll hand over it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Just wear it,
All right.
and I'll just.
I could just take my specs off and I'd be as blind. But yeah.
No. We don't make fun of people. I used to be a specs person before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the LASIK done. So I'll open a new sheet for you,
Mm-hmm.
and here's the iPad. Here's the pencil.
Okay.
So ready?
Weird. Yeah.
So I'm giving you at least 1 minute on clock.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Start drawing an airplane.
Okay.
Let's see how creative you can be.
Okay. Okay.
And mind me, the screen recording is going to go on the camera.
Okay. You've turned it on, right?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Okay. I feel like it would be.
The
it would-
less you're taking your hands off of the screen, the better it will be for you because you don't know where to continue from next.
Okay. I think it's just gonna. Even if I was not wearing this is still gonna look the same way.
Oh, damn. I'm amused by the results I'm looking at.
Okay. I'm just gonna put.
So you have few seconds left.
We can help.
What are you writing?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I think
You can
so.
take off the blinds.
Do I
You wanna
want
see
to?
the results?
Yeah.
With the specs?
Yeah, probably. I'm not ready.
And let me show you the screen first. Of course, you would be seeing the.
It's like
Tell me, can you guess it from this that this is Indigo or any other commercial plane?
that's why I put the label so that oh my god. You were right. I should have
not picked up the pencil because it does that exactly. You lose the track where you picked it from the last
Oh man.
point.
Okay, that's
okay. One more round of this, and then we
Okay.
can continue with the things.
all right. Perfect.
Again,
Yeah.
blindfold yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and let me know whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
This time you will be drawing 3
Mm-hmm.
flash signs.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. This is the flash you're talking about, right?
Yeah, like
Okay. This is
the current that comes out of the clouds.
Okay.
You getting me?
Yeah.
You done?
I think so.
Okay, now on the same slide, draw a cloud above the currents that you just made.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Somewhere around.
And now just a beautiful child playing.
Oh god.
Just a random
I think
outline would work.
Leonardo da Vinci or something over here. Of what do you say?
Of a child playing, of anything, like he or she could be kicking a football, playing catch, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, you
Yeah,
done?
I'd say so.
I'll take the iPad. You can take off the blindfold. This is the result. You ready?
Yeah. Am I? That's
Okay,
actually not
that,
bad.
That is
That's
great.
Actually,
I
I'm proud
should
of that.
give you appreciation for the child that you played.
Yeah.
Made, sorry. That's a good one. So
Okay,
that was a
damn.
good distraction.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a nice little
I
change of
think-
pace.
Let me see, the recording has been saved. Yep, it
Yeah.
has been. So yeah, let's get back into the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So far we've talked about how you landed an internship, how the college was helpful,
Yeah.
what were the resources, and what was the process like.
Right.
So now let's actually talk about the main thing, since you are also a full-time student right now. How balancing both the things are working out for you?
It's not as bad as I thought because we don't have a lot of commitments towards college now. So
Since you're in the fourth year.
exactly. So the main thing that college and I like what my interaction with college now is that I have a weekly journal that I
Yeah.
have to make, and that too I have to submit at the end of my internship because that's what I'm being marked on. That's what like in my transcript, my second semester, these things will count. So there's the weekly journal. There'll be a reflective essay at the end of my internship,
Yeah.
and there's a mid semester company presentation in April
Oh.
where I will like get my team together and just kind of, you know, just present the things that I've been working on, things that I've learned,
Yeah.
and just give like a progress report kind of. So those are like the main things that I have to worry about, which is not as much as you think. So you really are focusing on work
On the work right
as
now.
much as you can.
And are you enjoying the entire thing that is happening with you with the paid internships and things like that?
Oh, of course. I
Yeah?
think I've been saying it a lot. So in my case, I had to move from Dublin to Athlone, which is, I don't know if a lot of people don't know, but even I didn't know before this. It's just a small town in center of Ireland, so it's like 1.5 hour away from Dublin by bus or whichever train you want to take. And so it's definitely like a new, refreshing change of pace because you're in a new place, new company. It's a new experience altogether because you're just in the it's just like I've never had an internship before, any like corporate thing, so I know that. So it's very new and also very fun. Also, like, I feel like it's gonna be very hard for me to
I
go
think you're
back
also
to
getting
being.
a call from the office.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine.
I should have turned that off.
It's fine.
But yeah, I was saying that I think it's gonna be very hard for me to go back to being a student after
Oh,
this because
definitely.
it's
You love enjoying the new freedom and
it's
a place where your decision actually matters.
for sure. Yeah, it contributing to real world stuff.
Exactly.
That's very.
That's great. And how are you liking the corporate culture in Ireland? Of course, you've not worked in India before, so that's a new thing. That's the beginning point of your journey.
Yeah.
So how are you liking it, or not liking it? You can be honest.
I like. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's like what I like about it is that now I'm getting like real work. Like when you start off, obviously they give you like baby proof stuff.
Definitely.
They don't want you to like break their entire
Yeah.
code, so they give you very small stuff. But now it's like the work is increasing and it's like challenging also. What I really like about this stuff is corporate life is that from 9 to 6 you are devoting your time to them, and then after 6 they don't expect you to be on the clock,
Yeah.
which I feel like is very
It's a
common.
good thing. The work-life balance.
Exactly.
The work-life balance.
Because
is
after
amazing.
6 to of 9 of the other day, next day, you're your entire person. Because I think as a student, you come back from college, you are still thinking about assignments, exams, or like there's always something that
It's a
you have to
continuous rut when
Yeah.
you're in the college.
do. Yeah, and sure, even with work, you can always know that tomorrow I will have to keep working for this. But it's literally not an expectation from their side that if you are coming to work, you deal with it tomorrow. Like you don't have to like put a lot of because they really stress on having your own time because they won't like reply on their own thing as well, so they don't expect it from you.
Exactly.
So always literally on their email also they'll be like my working hours might not be your working hours, so
They're very much clear on
yeah, so that
And
I
also, I
like.
think they are working more towards the quality rather than the quantity.
100%.
They're like, we want to get this thing done. It can be delayed, but
Yeah.
I want it to be the most refined version.
Definitely, I feel like they do have deadlines, but also they are more like focused on, as you said,
Yeah.
quality. So.
And also, do you feel like your place of work is following a flat hierarchy or I would say, vertical hierarchy? What is like basically if the CFOs or CEOs are directly coming into contact with you, or they have a chain of people getting back to you? Because in some corporates, I've seen like you can be in touch with the C-suite people directly, but in some corporates, you have to follow and maintain a hierarchy to reach over there.
Well, we don't know.
Like, see, you are an intern, so with an intern's perspective, you have to answer this thing. Like, it would have been different for a person who would have been a normal full-time employee.
No, I mean, I guess flat then because
It's a flat hierarchy.
Yeah, because
Everybody's approachable, you're trying to say.
Yeah, I would say. Oh yeah, because I could be talking to my line manager,
Yeah.
to my like scrum master, who is
Yeah.
like my daily kind of manager,
Yeah.
or even like we don't have a lot of the managerial heads because my office is software campus.
Yeah.
But everyone's so approachable. Like everyone's so ready to help you out
And warm you, welcome you.
Yeah, for sure. So
That's a good thing.
yeah.
And now let's just talk a little bit about this thing, because people might be thinking about what are the benefits of working a full internship.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be financially better for you, or is it just going to be for betterment of your career? Are there any financial advantages to the
Yeah, I will
internships?
say like it.
We don't want the numbers
Uh-huh.
because it's better for your company, because they have this NDAs people.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we cannot disclose it
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
cameras.
Yeah,
So
I'll say.
just talk about the averages of the market.
I would say in software, the amount that they do pay for an internship,
Yeah.
you can very easily, like, especially from being a student, you can very easily sustain your entire like life over here.
I'm assuming by life you're talking about overheads, not the rents, because rents are a different
Rents,
story.
yeah,
Rents are different story.
Yeah, rent is like, again, in like how you also know that most of our rents are paid before.
Before
so
we
it's,
come over here, yeah.
So it's kind of taken care of in a way.
Yeah.
But definitely,
That is a good point.
definitely you can, like, everyday life, when I say like your groceries, your travel costs if you're traveling a lot,
Party,
shopping, literally, like
Yeah,
it puts
definitely.
your, like, what they say, financial freedom.
Yeah.
It's such you can get a very small taste of it, but it's so huge for you because you're a student, you're always on a budget,
On a budget.
and
yeah.
now you can breathe a bit more.
Yeah.
You can be like, "ठीक है, I can."
You can buy whatever you want.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
would you like to tell the camera what's the first thing that you bought? Because I personally know.
Yeah, I bought
He's a huge gamer.
I bought a PlayStation 5
Yeah.
for my first. It was a dream.
Yeah.
I literally,
It felt like an achievement, no?
yeah, I felt.
I was so happy for him when he actually bought it, because he told me how
I
bad
also-
he's been wanting it for the longest period of time.
Yeah,
And he was like, I wanted to buy it by myself without any parents' money.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's highly respectable.
Thank you. That's
So now let's talk about one more thing. What's the one lesson that you've learned out of this entire journey of the past 4 years? Not of just the internship.
Okay.
Like you've been in the island for I think 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the one lesson that you've learned and you would like to tell people that you should learn this thing? The earlier the better.
Okay. I will say that something that has kept me going is that it's a bit like very simplistic, but it will get better. Like these words, you won't feel it in the moment because there's a lot of stresses that come when you come to a different country for studying, because sometimes your workload changes, the type of studying you're doing is different, and even all that aside, like just social life also, because
Exactly.
if you've come to a new place, you don't know a lot of people. Maybe in school you were a different person, but here people are different and you turn out to be different. So a lot of these things can bring you down after a while, but I think the key to that is that you really have to, again, it sounds a bit corny, but you do have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that not only things will get better, but I will make them better.
I will make them better.
That you have to, and you will only realize this later, because from where maybe you were at like a little bit of a low point, and then 1 year later, you might have a new set of problems. But if you look
Exactly.
back,
You
you
would be
came
like,
out of that,
yes.
what you thought you would never come out of. So I think it's just that. It's like you need to remember that perspective that there were times when you were probably hoping to be in the position where you are exactly right now. So try to appreciate that, and I think that will really keep you going.
Yeah. I think appreciation is the one thing that we all have learned so far.
Yeah.
We all are like, this was something we wanted few months ago, and now we are having it, now we are still crying. That does not look fair. That does not look fair.
Yeah.
And it's one more thing that I would like to add to your remark was, you should always have this one aspiration or inspiration, whatever you have, to make yourself go through all the situations that you face.
For sure. Oh yeah.
It could be different for different people. Everybody has their own inspirations and things like that. And yeah, I think that's a good point that you've talked about.
Yeah, if you have like something to work towards, like this is
that will keep you busy all the time.
Yeah.
And that is great. I
Yeah,
guess.
for sure. I think that's really good.
And yeah, now let's try to make things a little better. It
Okay.
got literally a little heavy.
Yeah,
we got
we-
into the serious conversations.
Yeah.
Now let's try to play one thing that I have here.
Time for the twist.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
hidden twist is rapid fire round.
Oh my god.
I'm
Alright.
going to pick the laptop. You will not be seeing this thing.
Right.
So this section is called Rapid Fire Internship Edition.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Alright.
3,
Let's go.
go. LinkedIn or Indeed?
LinkedIn.
Cover letter, must have or is a waste of time?
Waste of time.
Networking or cold applications?
Networking.
1-page CV, 2-page CV?
1 page. 100%.
Big company or startups?
Big company.
Interview prep, mock interviews or just wing it?
Wing it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Best way to apply, directly on company's website or through job portals?
A company's website.
Soft skills or technical skills?
Soft skills.
Okay. Email follow-up after applying, necessary or is it not? Is it just annoying?
Necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Internship in a related field or any project that is available?
Relative field.
Rejection, do you embrace it or just move on?
Both. I guess, yeah.
LinkedIn connections, quality or quantity?
Quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Better internship experience, in person or remote?
In person. Any day.
Internship search, start early or wait till the last moment?
Early.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, you did good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that was
Do I
the
get a
roundabout.
hamper? Do I get a hamper?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
That's why we have over here.
Oh my god, I actually
No,
I didn't know.
it was planned throughout this video that anybody who's going to come on my channel, I will definitely appreciate them for coming onto the
Oh
channel
my God.
and putting their time and efforts. Of course, these people are actually busy and doing some stuff and taking time out of it.
Thank you so much.
there's a
Oh
little
my
something for you.
god, this is so nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank
So-
you so much.
So thank you so much for coming onto the channel.
Of course, my pleasure.
And with that, let's wrap it up.
All right.
So
Hope I helped.
I have this one gesture towards the closing of my video. I just do this.
Okay,
Wanna do it together?
let's do it.
You do it from the left hand, I'll do it from the right.
All right.
See you. 3, 2, see you. Bye.
See you.